Hello, Nigerians. If the judgment of the Supreme Court came to you in surprise, came to you surprisingly, I want to say you should not be surprised because I saw it coming. Body language, everything shows you the partisanship of the judiciary at this time. I know there are members of the judiciary who mean well for Nigeria and would dig up the truth to the extent to which it should, just to save a country called Nigeria. But unfortunately, the crop we have handling this matter are those who are not serious or concerned about the state of things for Nigeria at this point in time, especially dealing with the issue of imaging. And like I said, deal with the surprise. We are always encouraged in this life to prepare for surprises and to deal with them. How are we going to deal with this surprise? Embrace whatever you have seen, but decide that this kind of illegitimacy that is conferred on Nigeria will not continue. It will not continue. Every Nigerian should at this point begin to play opposition. It's not about Labour Party, it's not about political party, it's not about politics. It's about saving what is left of Nigeria, because the crop of people we have now, there are people who are materialistic in the sense that they want to secure their job. They don't care about Nigerians. They don't care about how you feel. They don't care about what becomes of you. They don't care, as in they don't care. They are caught out in their ways, and that's what they are careful about. Sustaining themselves in office and, but you should be the real opposition, because power still resides with the people. Power resides with the people. Power resides with the people. Power resides with the people. You don't have to leave the fight to one person, one woman, one man, one boy, one girl, one lady, one guy. You have to take it up as your country's right to work. People are jackbarring, they are going to places because they feel those places are working. People made the sacrifices, and it's not rocket science. It can work. It can work. It can work. Deal with apathy. Deal with despondency. Deal with complacency. Deal with the pain in your heart and brace up like somebody who is building a house and says, I will build this house no matter how many times it collapses. You just have to put up your best apparatus, your best materials, your best whatever, and it is only the young people that can save Nigeria. I am in. The question is if you are in to save Nigeria. We cannot allow illegitimacy to thrive in Nigeria, because there are many people who are also planning to sustain what is being sustained in Nigeria now by the Tinubu administration. The judge in that case did not say that it was a lie. Sorry, he did not say that the matters in the courts are not cogent. He did not say they are not true. They are only relying on technicalities and saying that they came in late. They never bothered to interrogate the issues. You will not see their efforts to see that the things Nigerians are pointing to are dealt with. Like that judge tried so hard to justify the declaration he's about to make. Listen to him. He sounded frustrated and helpless. He sounded like the counsel to the second respondent is the judge of the day. And he kept lamenting just to find a way to make you accept what he is going to declare. But these are not the issues. At first, they said they would deal with the issues based on merit and not technicalities. But from the lower court to the highest court, they dwelt on technicalities and not the crop of the matter. Let me ask you this question. If somebody stole your car and few minutes into your journey, he rushes up to you and tells you, enter, 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 there is danger, I will take you to your destination. And maybe to save yourself from danger, you enter that destination and he gets you to that place. Does it make the stealing right? No, the end doesn't justify the means. These are people who want to, now in the coming days, what they are going to be doing is to marshal out activities plans, things that will make you feel like they are really working and this man is trying, but illegitimacy cannot give birth to legitimacy. First, you can see from yesterday, you have started seeing news. The EFCC embattled chairman has been released after several days of illegal detention. Now they tell you IPOB prescription is lifted with a fine of 8 billion and some other funds attached to the whole situation. They tell you, and maybe in the coming days you will hear that they are working on releasing Nnamdi and some other things. It's unfortunate that they keep these things that they should be doing normally as governance to use them as baits for you when they want to have you in their pocket to be able to achieve personal aims. But if our fathers didn't do well, we, the children, should do better. You are more educated, you're more learned, you are more exposed, you are more in tune with reality. You should be able to say what is good for you and what is good for Nigeria. You should be able to say, I will be better than my fathers. The crop of fathers we have leading Nigeria now, I don't know whether we should go by their principle and their values, because they have shredded the values for which the country was built, on which our country was built. And we cannot watch them. If our fathers cannot do the right thing, at least when we didn't know anything, they were pretending to be doing the right things and they taught us to do the right things, and we are going to do the right things. Nigeria must be great again. We are not giving up on Nigeria. They are outnumbered. They are just a few people who feel they know how these things work, who feel they have technicalities. They think ahead of time in criminality, in their mafia style, to hijack a country of over 200 million people who are suffering and are still suffering. There is no blueprint, and we will not let them continue. We will take back our lives. There are many things that have happened to you that shouldn't have happened to you just because you were a Nigerian. And it's not a fault to find yourself in any part of this world. You are a free citizen that God made to prosper wherever you find yourself. But the greatest crime we committed is to be Nigerians. And we are tired of suffering for becoming Nigerians. It's either we save ourselves or we dismantle Nigeria.